We're fitting this phone holder to the M1000XR. So one thing I like to do first is pull everything out. So that's the package contents, get the instructions out. It's always worth spending a little bit of time thinking, planning, organizing. So I use the kitchen worktop. So I pull everything out, make sure everything is there from the package, the screws and everything, and then just follow the instructions. It doesn't give you full instructions on what to do, but obviously this is the first thing we're gonna fit in. It's got an anti-slip strip. We don't need that. I've got good grip on my handlebars. It's 22 millimeter. Yeah, found it here. You see that there? I'm gonna fit this one in with this Allen key first. Right, having ridden with some advanced riders in Morocco, one thing they advise is fit everything on the left hand side so it doesn't interfere with your accelerator hand. That's why I've got the heated thing here, got the DJI stand here. This is the heated switch. Let's turn that off. Okay, 22 millimeters, looks about 22 millimeters. Bring this over, turn this around. There is a gap there, but have faith, I'm sure that will squish together. So it's better to be wider than it touching. If it's touching already, that means it's going to be loose. That's why I don't use the slippy thing. If it was what do you call it, those clear metal steels, that'd be very slippy. This has got quite a bit of grip in there anyway. Actually, let's take it away from the logo. Let's keep the M logo there, and let's screw this in. Okay, let's position that more here, because there's going to be another bit coming on top here. I don't want it to hit the jiggy here, and then I've got a bit more flexibility on how I do it. But let's tighten this up here, see if we can close this gap up a bit more. Okay, one thing it says now is I'm going to fit this in. Should I have this on the outside? No, let's have that on the inside. Put that in there. Okay, so the top bit for the camera's got, the phone's going to be there. Let's fit this in here. How do I want this to sit? Here's the bike. I want it to sit about like that. Yeah, I like that. You lean forward, I want to smack the phone, do you? Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Let's tighten that up here. I think I'll have that on the top, so I know that that's tightening up. Yeah, so if I'm riding and I'm worried it might be shaking, I can at least use my hand to tighten that up. I might swing this around, but not now. Okay, that looks fairly secure. Let's get the phone and test it. Just getting the phone, but I think you can do it with the one hand, but let me try two hands first. Get that up there. This is a Fold 7, by the way. That sits in there nicely, ain't going anywhere. Give that a bit more of a tight, and I'll just check this. Let me just jump on the bike. Let's check this out. That's not hitting that. That's not hitting there, so that's good. Now in case I want to get underneath the thing, that should be alright. Helmet might hit there, but I ain't gonna be going that fast, am I? Not like I've got an M bike, is it? So let me adjust this a bit more. One thing I noticed, I don't want the sun getting in there and affecting the... I think that's about right. That's about right there. You can see that. That doesn't interfere. Perfect. That's not hitting that. That's not hitting this. Leaning forward. Yeah, that's perfect. One last thing is anti-theft screw. So just put that on. I've got to keep these tools handy. That's the anti-theft lock. Oops. A bit of a blooper. Bismillah. I think that's tight enough. They ain't going nowhere. That's a job's a good one, as I say.